Meanwhile, tonight, a controversial executive order from President Trump reigniting a fierce debate over Oregon's forests.
Yeah, the directive aims to ramp up logging on public lands, cutting environmental protections in the name of economic growth and wildfire prevention. While some welcome the order, critics say it's a giveaway to the timber industry at the expense of wildlife, clean water, and climate resilience.
KVAL's Tiffany Lewis joins us live from our backyard at Blanton Studios in South Eugene. Tiffany, what are the local reactions?
Well, from drill baby drill to log baby log, on Saturday, President Trump directed federal agencies to bypass, quote, burdens to timber production. That includes environmental protection regulations. And this move comes as President Trump considers more tariffs on Canada. I spoke to a local environmental group and a logging contractor for their take on how this executive order might impact Oregon's forests.
The stated purpose of this executive order is to fully exploit our public forests, not to improve their health.
I don't know a single logging company, logger, employee that wants to be a destructive force in our forest.
A sweeping order from President Trump directs the Department of Interior and the Department of Agriculture, which oversee the Bureau of Land Management and the U.S. Forest Service, to expedite timber production by streamlining regulations, including those under the National Environmental Policy Act and the Endangered Species Act. Oregon Wild, the state's oldest statewide environmental nonprofit, argues the order prioritizes corporate profits over conservation and public interest.
What this executive order does is try to get around those requirements, cut out the public from the process of how our public lands are managed, and also remove science from those decisions.
The agency worries that old growth and mature forests will be targeted. They play a crucial role in storing carbon, protecting wildlife, and wildfire resilience. The order does not differentiate between forest types or ages, and directs agencies to unburden themselves from laws designed to protect threatened and endangered species.
The types of ramped up logging that this executive order envisions and aims to implement are just completely contrary to the values of Oregonians.
Skyam Timber, a logging contractor company based in Cresswell, sees the executive order as an opportunity to boost economic growth, especially in rural areas, increase timber supply to address national housing shortages, and mitigate forest fires. The CEO also pushed back on what he called buzzwords from environmental protection agencies that he says misrepresent the logging industry.
We're stewards of the forest. Our industry has made great strides in the last 20 years to make sure that we have long-term benefits and healthy forests and clean water. And the use of buzzwords is really detracting from what we're trying to do.
Kamerman argues that laws requiring 3 to 5 trees be planted for every tree that's cut down will still apply, and challenges the narrative surrounding clear cutting.
The people that are working these projects want a sustainable yield. We don't want to go in there and clear cut everything and take everything out and then not have a program where that's a viable healthy forest 30, 40, 50, 100 years down the road.
With the debate heating up, conservationists and industry leaders are watching closely as federal agencies decide how to implement the executive order. Now, Governor Kotek and state officials have yet to issue a formal response to the executive order, but environmental groups are calling for legal challenges and stronger state-level protections. At Blanton Studios, I'm Tiffany Lewis reporting.